There's a lot of Americans that are leaving the US in droves, in massive numbers in the last 5 to 10 years. And a lot of it is likely connected to politics, but it's also your quality of life. And I wanted to make this video for someone like you that's either on the edge of it, on the cusp of making that change and making such a profound, life-shattering, earth-shaking change in your life. As someone that's already done it, I want to talk with you here about how you can do it, how you can go about making such a big change, which is scary and terrifying. It's a huge decision, but it really truly can be one of the best decisions of your life. All right, so step number one, reflect on your values and what is important to you. You know, are you someone that wants to have more quality time with your family? Or are you someone that wants to adventure and see the world? Are you someone that wants to have a huge impact in society or in other people's lives? Take some time to really get a sense of what makes you feel alive and what's pulling you, what's compelling you. What are those things? And is there something that really sticks out to you? All right, number two, make an exit plan. Come up with some sort of timeline, whether it's 3 to 6 to 9 to 12 months, or even a year and a half or 2 years. It's important to have some sort of plan or strategy of how you're planning to take the off-ramp, get off and get out of your current situation. And I think a really important big part of that, and I hate it because it's just the reality of life, but do you have some way to manage and afford this life? If you can keep working, that's great. That would be ideal. Or do you have 3 to 6 to 12 months of savings and expenses saved up? I'd really recommend and encourage considering adopting more of a minimalistic lifestyle to help manage the cost, and also see if there are places that you can go and that you can live that have a much lower cost of living than where you're currently at. And a part of the reality of the freedom to travel and the freedom to be an expat or a nomad is you need to have that financial security and financial safety. And if you don't have that, it's going to be very tricky. Another key point here would be to just understand what are your residency and visa options and requirements. You know, if you're coming from a fairly well-off country, there's a very good chance that you can travel visa-free and not have to necessarily do any sort of special requirements or paperwork or visas. There's a very good chance you can travel visa-free to tons of countries around the world. So this gives you a lot of choice and a lot of freedom and a good chance to test this lifestyle out. When you really want to stay somewhere much longer, like over the 3 months, then of course it gets a bit more tricky, and I would always recommend to just go try it out. Go see what it's like to really live in a different country. And honestly, 3 months might not sound like a lot of time. I mean, to be honest, for some of us, for some of you, if you've only been able to do weekend vacations or a little vacation here and there for a week or two, 3 months will sound like a long time. And actually 3 months is a very good amount of time to get a little sense of living in another country. Of course, it'll be nothing like really living there year round and experiencing all the seasons and what life is like there year round, but it's a very good taste and a very good sample. And really understanding how easy or flexible it'll be for you to travel around, and hopefully wherever you're coming from, hopefully it will be. I hope and wish it for you that it will be fairly easy, visa-free. That'll be big as well. One more point here. Depends on what type of person you are. If you're a bit more of a, I don't want to conflate the things, but introvert versus extrovert, if you're really a people and family person, or, you know, but having a support system, you know, finding other expats or nomads or backpackers or travelers, or hopefully friends and family that can get behind you and support you in this adventure, this quest that you're about to go on. This will be really important as well. I hope or wish for you that you're so strong and confident in yourself that you're fine and you'll just go do it on your own and you don't need anybody for support. But for a lot of us, it really helps when you have a little community and a little bit of solidarity and empathy and support that's wind at your back, that's gonna really support you to take this huge leap of faith. You're gonna probably wish or need, or trust me, it'll help if you've got some people like that around you. If you don't, hey, I feel for you. I've had that at times, but you can find those types of people. And honestly, even if you don't have those types of people, Trust me, when you get on the plane to wherever you're gonna go, like when I was leaving from, where was I, San Francisco or Seattle, and I was flying to Colombia in South America, I got on the plane and was standing next to a guy from Canada who was also about to make the same trip and same journey and go traveling in Colombia, and boom, I immediately had a friend in the first day. And so when it comes to the money, when it comes to the support, all these things are great ideas and can be really helpful, but don't let them hold you back for too long. There's never gonna be the right moment to do this, the right jumping off point. Don't wait too long. Sometimes we have to take that leap of faith, which is why it's called a leap of faith, and somehow things fall into place. If you're someone that really likes to plan and organize and manage everything, but sometimes you just have to, like with anything that's a bit scary and a bit risky, sometimes you just have to jump. You just have to jump and things will fall into place, and there will be things there to help you, to support you, and to catch you. And I know that sounds hard to trust and believe, but it really can be, especially if you stay open, you stay friendly, you stay positive, and you stay in a very open attitude. You'll find all sorts of people and support out there for your journey. Another step that's really important is to make sure that you start downsizing and letting go and disconnecting some attachments. I mean, I think you'll already start to recognize it. It requires, of course, a lot of reflection and mindfulness, but what are the things, of course, that are holding you back from making this move? Is it your car? Is it your apartment? Is it your, I hate to say it like that, but sometimes, of course, it's our family and friends or a significant other. There's a lot of things that can, of course, pull you down and hold you back from making such a move. Finding ways to start to downsize, let go, and detach. And I think, if you need some inspiration, there's a lot of good films and content about minimalism, but you can't take everything and everyone and every little thing with you. It's just really not going to be possible. So finding ways to already, as you're planning out your 3 to 6 to 12 month exit plan, finding ways to really downsize those things and let go of more and more things, that'll be super, super critical. You are allowed to start over. You are allowed to have new beginnings and new chances. This is ultimately your life. As much as our upbringing, or our families, or our parents, or whoever is in your head or in your ear about this stuff, it is your life. And whatever you've done up until this point, you are allowed to have a fresh start, a clean slate, a fresh, clean canvas to paint whatever sort of picture and new life and reality you want. It's ultimately really up to you. So I hope you give yourself the chance. I hope you give yourself the opportunity. Life can really be so magical. We weren't just meant to survive. We weren't just meant to live and get by. We were really meant to live. We were really meant to flourish and thrive. But again, it's not going to be handed to us. We have to take it. We have to make it. We have to create it. And so I hope this guide, I hope these thoughts and ideas today help you on your path and your journey. And just know that better life, you deserve it. You really deserve it. And it's out there for the taking, but it's also out there for the making, and you have to make it. So best of luck. If I can help you somehow, please let me know. And I hope these videos bring you some sense of peace and validation for what you're trying to create. Hey, it's Adam again. It's been good talking with you, and I hope to see you again soon. See you next time.